Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Still working away on this one. I'm not going to try to do another project in between. This one's getting all my attention for the next day or so while I quickly make it up. Okay, sorry about that. So we're still going around, and we're going to end up with our front loops only. On the next row. And then I gotta switch to gray for the chest. This pattern goes a lot faster for me now than it ever did before because, like I said on the last video, I have done this pattern so many times now. And I'll probably do it a few dozen more times. I'm thinking about using it for Ninja Turtle bad guy. But I'm going to need something else for a different one, so. And I am very tempted with the idea of making up my own Scooby-Doo and the Bat Gang. I've seen a few different versions, and I kind of want to maybe give them up sometime soon for the household, I think. Because we're all big Scooby-Doo fans in my household. We watch Scooby-Doo shows, we watch the movies, we have Scooby-Doo toys. Well, 2, but still. Well, if you count the little hard plastic ones, we have about 3 or 4. Because we have a haunted house that unfortunately somebody had stepped on and twisted with 2 mystery machines. But for some reason, this particular version of the mystery machine, the wheels on the back end do not stay on. Both of them. We've gotten 2 in hopes that maybe one would work. Nope. Nopey. Nope. Nope. Alright. So, this will all be underneath the skirt. So if it's uneven, which it's not, surprisingly, that is one of the last rows. Because this next one's going to be front loop only. And I'm super stoked that you're still with me on this one. Because you're getting to see me panic and try to rush through an amigurumi. Well, sort of. I got like 4 days left, but still. I have a ton of other things to get done too. Anyways, glad you're here today. Okay. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, my editing is going to be so confusing for the next few days because they all look the same. Usually when I do a bunch of recording all at once, I'll edit one a day and upload it just because I just don't want to be editing all the time. So here we are going through our front loop. And the reason why I'm doing this, you see this sticking out here? This is where I'm going to attach the skirt. This right here is going to be the skirt. It'll all make sense when we get to the parts of actually dressing her, because she has a cute little dress, sort of a dress shirt without sleeves, long blue hair. She's very cute. And I guess I'm making her. That's what it comes down to. We were thinking about buying her a version of it off of Amazon for like $22, but my son didn't like the quality and I had to agree with him. And he just wanted to see if I could get it done. Because it's a character I know nothing about. He smirks at me. It's like, okay, well, the children are laying the challenges down for me. Hopefully I can actually do them. There we go. So at the end of this row, we are going to have to do a color change to gray, which again is loops and threads. I think almost all of the yarn for this one is going to be our loops and threads. I have quite a few colors that absolutely work for this character. I'm going to take one moment here. Okay, I just wanted to take a little peek at a picture of her. So the skirt is going to be black with a blue edging, and then her business shirt is gray, and then she has a blue tie. So we will be changing colors. Now I might have to do the first gray one in back loop only, or front loop only as well. That won't make much sense, will it? Okay. Did the whole row. Now I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to grab out my gorgeous gray. This one is color VS 123. Nice. Light gray. Okay, let's find an end. Which side has the end? Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. There you are. Knew it. Alright, so we're going to add that there. Okay. Alright, now let's decide here. Because I am going to have to, well, you know, I am going to have to put a bit of a gray triangle that comes down in the front here. So I think it should be okay for me just to do first of all, we're just going to go into our back loop back here. And because this is mostly hidden, we aren't going to make a big deal out of the color change. Okay, so we're going to go here. This is probably the only time you'll ever see me do that. Just make sure I'm not adding or subtracting. I am going to be decreasing on the sides. Okay, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're doing back loop here, and we're going to decrease right in there. So I am adjusting this pattern as we go. Well, it's an interesting way to do things, I guess. A little different. Now 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then another decrease. Come on, you can get in there. See, I told you could do it. And out you come. Okay. Okay. So now, right here is my front loop. And I'm going to come back. And this is where I'm going to end up coming through to attach the skirt. It'll work out. It'll all make sense when I get there. Okay, so we have gone down to 30. And now we are doing a round of just 30s. 30 stitches, I mean. This is bothering me. Don't think it isn't, because it is so bothering me. But it is going to be underneath other pieces, so I'm not going to let it be a big deal. I don't feel like messing around with it because it's already complicated enough. We are going around. And around. Well, why don't you just come on out? Of course, I get like halfway through and I go to look at a picture of her, and what did I find? A free pattern for her when there wasn't one yesterday. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think mine's going to turn out just fine. It'll be similar, but fine. But isn't that the way it goes, right? It really goes. Okay, so here we are coming up on the end of our 30 stitches. Looking fabulous. And here we are. Okay. And alright, we're doing the decrease row. And let's do this. Okay, so we are doing 3 single crochet to decrease. 1, 2, 3, that is an invisible decrease. Nice and neat. 1, 2, 3 with a decrease. 1, 2, 3 with a decrease. 1, 2, 3, decreasing, and then once more, maybe 2 more times. So for the invisible decrease, you want to go in through your front loop, pull through both, single crochet, and that will give you a nicer looking decrease. If you go through like this, I can't even do it anymore. You go through 2, you end up with these big spaces right in here that eventually will cause you to have big holes and make it look kind of lumpy. It's not a good look at all. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to take a little break here and I'm going to stuff up the legs. But this is a great start for my first day. Only working on it for about 2 hours in total. And that's from earlier this afternoon when I was doing the legs and stuff. And I wasn't working fast. So this one goes really fast for me. It's a really good pattern. Unfortunately, the seller has shut down their Etsy and moved to a different location. And I think they've done it about 3 times since the last time I checked. So I'm not going to put the pattern here. But there are quite a few free patterns available of just body shapes that you can use and just adjust as needed, like I am doing, which takes a little bit of planning. Like legs, I had to take apart twice to make sure that I had them right. Like I still think the boots maybe could have gone up socks up one more, but I think once the skirt's on, I don't think this is going to be as bad because she has really long boots on. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.